Dun, 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 dun. It's a new year, and we all have a resolution or two. This year, my resolution is to bring more content to my 5 subscribers I have, because I'm such a hermit. May as well try, you know? This may be after New Year's celebrations, but I wanted to share the movie that if it didn't exist, the classic slacker hit, Half Baked, would probably never be a thing. It's 200 Cigarettes. Released in 1999, it's the story of a New Year's Eve party in 1981, bringing together various characters from around New York City.
You Midwestern floozy!
I lived in New York!
The reason I say this movie led to Half Baked? Well, because it has Guerrero Diaz, Dave Chappelle, and Janeane Garofalo, all 3 from Half Baked in it. And this actually is probably where they first met. Plus, it's just fun to watch, so without further ado, let's get into it. The story follows various groups on their way to the New Year's Eve party. In the movie, it whips from group to group like a Simpsons episode, with the only connecting points being the party and the cab driver. To simplify, I will run down each story separately and individually. But first, some of my designs are available. That's right, some of my dream store is up and running, so if you get the chance, go ahead and head on down and grab you a shirt, maybe something of New Year. A veteran-owned clothing store. Now, back to a regularly scheduled program. The story starts on New Year's Eve at 7 p.m. as a cab driver, played by the immaculate Dave Chappelle, is driving around with a depressed Ant-Man and Courtney Love in his back seat. Scott Lang is depressed it's his birthday and his girlfriend left him. Courtney Love, his best friend, tries to cheer him up by offering to get him a gift. While she shops, Ant-Man tries to smoke in the cab but isn't allowed to. Because, well, right after this, the cabbie Dave lights up one, but Ant-Man protests, not knowing until Dave Chappelle reveals,
I ain't smoking what you smoking.
Dave tells him he has to do 3 things.
Oh, bro, you gotta smile. Like this here. Do that a lot. It's Number 2, this is very important. Don't talk about death. 3, and this is gonna get you some booty right here. It makes booty spin round.
Courtney Love comes out with a present, carton of 200 cigarettes. Roll credits.
Gotcha!
This doesn't raise Ant-Man's spirits, and he talks about woe is me, he wants to himself. The two head to a bar, and Courtney flirts with the bartender, Batfleck. She offers him the address to the party, but accidentally implies that it's really her inviting for Ant-Man's sake. The 2 friends leave the bar a little hammered and find an all-night diner. There, Courtney reveals she knows Ant-Man's ex was cheating on him for months with a douchebag named Jack, who comes up later. She offers a final birthday gift, herself. She proposes they knock boots in the smelly stall of the bathroom. Just so happens Ant-Man's ex Ellie, played by Janeane Garofalo, walks into them attempting to explore their privates. At first, it's outrage to meet his cheating ex, but the ball drops. She never slept with Jack. Courtney Love lied to him in order to get some of his action. The 2 friends argued and head to the party separately. Rewind to 7 p.m. 2 female friends, Caitlin and Bridget, try to figure out how to celebrate their night. They're judgmental gold diggers that just want to first try to get with a painter but leave him high and dry, because Bridget said,
he's really bad in bed. He's bad in bed. He's the worst.
The triple vanilla. Right?
Good luck.
Can we make some? Like, I mean,
Nope. Nope.
On the hunt, they decide to try Batfleck and ditch him because he is too much of a yuppie for them. The 2 argue about trying to get physical with someone, or next year they'll be single all year. They happen to argue in the back of Dave Chappelle's cab. He uses his infinite wisdom, bam, to drop gems on them, let sex get between their friendship.
Okay.
What's happening in this cab right now is beautiful.
I got it. No, it's okay. I'll get it. No, wait. We'll use the power of friendship. Oh, yo.
As they make up, he drives them to the party. And then we rewind again to 7 p.m. Christina Ricci and her friend Stephanie are looking for the earlier named New Year's Eve party. Christina is a hostess of the party's cousin and visiting from
You are so uncool.
Lost in Alphabet City and unable to get home, they run into two punk rockers played by Baby Affleck and Scarface. They all decide to find the party together because movie needs them to. Along the way, Stephanie just complains and hates every minute of the adventure, while Christina makes out with both Baby Affleck and Scarface. Finally, Baby Affleck gets fed up with Stephanie nagging and just rips into her. Coincidentally, Christina finds the address to the party in her bag, and 3 out of the 4 of them head there. Scarface is too lit, so they leave him in an alley all alone by homeless people. Friends, how many of us have them?
Watch out, I got it. No, it's okay, I'll get it. No, wait! We'll use the power of friendship. Yo, that pinch is crazy. See, this is why I love you.
Rewind to 7:15. Cindy is a naive 20-something that's nervous about going on a second date. She's hailing for a cab and the cabbie Dave stops for her. At first, she's talking herself out of it till Dave tells her,
You've got to say yes to your destiny.
I do?
and she gets in the cab to meet Jack. Jack is a paranoid womanizer actor that unknowingly took Cindy's V-card on the prior date. He tries all the tricks he can to make her feel open and vulnerable before they go to a New Year's Eve party, also previously named, but keeps running into his old flings throughout New York City. City of 8.8 million, and he keeps running into ex-lovers, coincidentally. Cindy snaps finally because Jack's so self-centered she can't stand it. The two head to the party separated and disillusioned. Finally, New Year's Eve party. Everyone meets up and even Elvis Costello pops in randomly. The hostess has drank herself into a stupor before the people arrive and has to hear about the happenings next morning from her cousin's friend. In the end, everyone hooks up with someone that can match their sense of longing, and Ant-Man explores Courtney Love's heart-shaped box. His end monologue is short but profound about what smoking really is.
Cigarettes are a shield against meaningful interaction with other people. People protect themselves emotionally by relating to their cigarettes instead of each other.
That's what struck me last night, watching all those people standing around with their cigarettes. Why is everyone so afraid? Why are people so scared of each other? Anyway, I think it's time to quit smoking.
And roll credits. But mid-credit scene pops up where Dave Chappelle describes the night with Polaroids for everyone at the party and how he met most of them throughout his night. He has the funniest lines about Elvis Costello being a necrophiliac, Cindy having a nosebleed, and a woman having, well...
The ugliest bitches I've ever seen in my life rolled up. And I'm not one to call women ugly, but I think this woman was because she...
I mean, if we're talking about boners, let's get all the names on the list. Name me just one boner that Louise ever pulled. Just one.
That there are only 2 genders.
Directed by Risa Bramo and Garcia, and written by Shannon Larson, this is an absolute banger. Love it to the 10th degree. Released in 1999, it captures the beginning of the 80s mentality of figuring out one's place in the big old scheme of things. It is one that you have to see for yourself. The gags are not cartoonish, but the vibe of the entire story maintains its cinematic feel. Only complaint I want to say is, Dave's caddy should have his own movie. I want to know where his whole shift went, because he's just this makeshift therapist, and it's awesome. All in all, it makes an enjoyable movie. Since you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and get updates for this new year coming up. Should all acquaintance be forgot, and at least not worth your pain. Peace.
All right.